Good morning, grade 2. So get your science book and open your book on page 44. So our lesson for today is all about sense organs that work together to do an activity. So, so in this picture, her nose uses to smell the flower. She uses his eyes to see it and hands to hold it. So what are those sense organs that work together? Nose, eyes, and hands. Another. He used his hands and feet to pedal in a bike. He used his eyes to see it. So he used his hands, feet, and eyes in doing biking. Another more example. How about this picture? Okay, he used his mouth and tongue to eat the food. He uses his hands to hold the spoon and fork. His eyes also is used to see it. So what are those sense organs that work together in this picture? Okay, mouth and tongue, hands and eyes. So another picture. How about this picture? Okay, her eyes help her see what she is reading. She uses her ears to know if her voice is loud enough to be heard by others. Her eyes, ears, mouth, and tongue work together when she reads aloud. So that's aloud, meaning kusog. So he used his eyes, ears, mouth, and tongue in doing reading. Let's go to the importance of our senses. Unsa ka-importante ang atong eyes, ang atong nose, ang atong mouth, ang atong hands, and atong ears. So your sense of sight, which is your eyes, makes you see high or low places, as well as deep or shallow places, right? So without your eyes, you cannot see anything. Now there. How about your sense of taste, which is your tongue or your mouth? Okay, it tells you if your food is good or bad. If it is um, bitter, if it is sour, if it is salty, or if it is sweet. So it is your sense of taste. Another one. How about your sense of smell, which is your nose? Okay, it helps you detect that something is burning. Okay, it helps you smell unpleasant odor. How about your sense of hearing or your ears? Okay, it lets you hear the sound of an approaching car or the barking of an angry dog, so you can avoid them, right? So without your ears, you cannot hear anything, right? Another one. How about your sense of touch? Okay, it allows you to feel pain, nasakitan ka, temperature, and pressure. So it helps you feel something about a certain object, or if it is hot or if it is cold. So it is if it is sense of touch or your skin or your hands. So that's the importance of our senses. Now let's go to our busy brain. So your brain is always busy. Do you agree? Okay. Why? Because messages from your eyes, your ears, your nose, your tongue, your skin tell your brain what is happening outside your body. So it's the brain who function all. So the brain receives the messages and then tells you what should be done, right? So your brain knows what is going on, you by means of your sense organs. You should take good care of your brain. Can you tell what body parts are working together? Okay. So now, let's go to health workers or medical specialists for sense organs. What are those doctors in different sense organs? First is pediatrician. Unsa or kinsa si pediatrician? So, he or she an expert in the development stage of children and medical treatment of childhood diseases. So he treat those child and kid who have diseases. So under siya ni pediatrician, like babies, toddlers, preschool, like you, also under pediatrician. So he or she is the one who take good care of you in the hospital. Next is, so she is a pediatrician in the picture. So next is the ear, nose, and the throat doctors or the ENT doctors. By the word ENT, it's ear, nose, and throat. So, kinsa sila. So, they treat diseases of the ears, nose, and our larynx or our throat. So, sila ang nagtambal sa heal or you treat diseases which is ear problem, nose problem, and our throat problem. So, they are the one who take good care of it. So, next is, okay, so this is an ENT doctor. Next is the ophthalmologist. So, kinsa si ophthalmologist? Siya is a medical doctor who treats the eyes. They are the one who take good care of our eyes. He or she trained to provide complete care for the eyes. So, he give or she give a medication if we have eye problem. So, we will go to an ophthalmologist. Next is, so this is an ophthalmologist. So next one is the optometrist. Kinsa si optometrist. It is different from ophthalmologist. Si optometrist is a healthcare professional who is licensed to examine, diagnose visual conditions, and prescribe glasses and contact lenses. So, si optometrist and he or she is the one who examine those na ay mga visual conditions. So, siya pud ang prescribe of glasses if there's something of your eye or mga any contact lenses para makakita ka o makaklaro ka. So, that's optometrist. Next is the dermatologist. By the word derma, it's skin. So, they are the one who treats skin diseases. So, this is an example of a dermatologist. By the word derma, it's skin, so they treat skin diseases. So they are called dermatologists. So now, let's go to the first aid treatment to common accidents involving the sense organs. Unsay mga first aid treatment if we undergo or we experience na accidents involving our sense organs. Okay, so when you do an activity, sometimes you get hurt, right? So you should be careful. Okay, there are simple ways that can be done to lessen the pain or perhaps to prevent serious harm. First is to remove dirt, wash simple cuts and scratches with clean water. So, those mga cuts na you have cuts and scratches, so you need to clean it with water. So they must dried with clean gauge and applied with tincture of iodine. In most serious ones, cover them with gauze and bandage and take the injured person to the doctor immediately. So if you are injured, you're gonna go to doctor immediately. To lessen the pain and swelling of one. Next is to lessen the pain and swelling of an ordinary bruise or sprain. So you immediately put something cold like ice cubes in a cloth on the affected area para yung bruise is ma-lessen siya. You know what is bruise? It's bunog and sprain. So you put ice cubes in a cloth and put it on the affected area. Next is a slight burn may result only to redness of the skin without forming a blister. So a burn, paso. So if you have that one, so you need you applied ointment to help ease the pain para dili kaayo sakit or hapdos ang um, imong paso or burn. So the burn should be covered by a bandage. So severe burns should be treated immediately by a doctor. If it is serious na kaayo, so you can go to the doctor immediately. So that's how you do first aid treatment to common accidents involving our sense organ. So now, do you have questions? Okay, no more. So now kindly answer page 49, letter A and letter B. So that's all for today, grade 2. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.